Can I get a spicy tuna roll?
Can I get a California inside-out roll, please?
Hold on. Let me get a pencil.
When it comes to food, Japan certainly knows what they're doing. But what about their fast food game? These are 20 Japanese fast food items you need to try. Burger King Peanut Butter Royale.
Little Laura Ingalls eating that peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter?
Believe it or not, Burger King is adding peanut butter to the menu. Their Peanut Butter Royale line of burgers is being offered for a limited time in Japan, and the burgers feature a list of ingredients that, obviously, all have peanut butter as the star. The Peanut Butter Royale and chicken is a protein lover's dream, packed with not only a crispy chicken patty, but also a flame-grilled patty of 100% beef. From there, the sandwich then gets smothered in gooey cheddar cheese, creamy mayonnaise, and their promised peanut butter sauce. Their Peanut Butter Royale and bacon, meanwhile, is made using a single patty of flame-broiled beef, crispy bacon, mayonnaise, and, of course, peanut butter sauce.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
However, it's their Peanut Butter Royale and berry that might prove the most pleasantly surprising. This burger is made with a beef patty and it's topped with a mix of mayonnaise, peanut butter sauce, as well as a sweet and sour berry sauce that's meant to replicate the taste of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Starbucks Matcha Pudding Cups.
You're always tucked into that little back booth when I come in for my daily matcha latte.
Although matcha has an incredibly long history in Japan, its distinct flavor has only recently begun to grow in popularity outside of Asia. Even in America, Starbucks has attempted to capitalize on the trend with their matcha cream frappuccino. But if you wanted their matcha pudding cups, then we're afraid that those are available exclusively in Japan. These adorable little desserts came in cups that made them resemble tiny lattes, and they came along with one of 3 inspirational messages written on the side. It's time to start, make someone's day, and each day is a gift. Domino's Pizza Seafood Special.
I want to get the shrimp. Something shrimp.
Domino's Pizza gets a little bit more creative with their toppings in Japan than they do in America, and nothing proves that more than their seafood special pizza, which comes with toppings such as snow crab and shrimp. Domino's in Japan also offers a pizza that's made with roast beef before it's then smothered with rich, warm gravy. There's also Domino's Lasagna Pizza, which is served with bolognese and a white sauce. Sliced potato is also a fairly common staple on Domino's menu in Japan, as it's featured as a key topping for both their crab gratin pizza and their mayo jaga. This only scratches the surface of the options available at Domino's Pizza in Japan, leading us to hope that we might see a few of those unique flavors make their way across the ocean at some point. KFC Chizza.
Can someone please pass the chicken?
It's the best of both worlds, fried chicken and pizza, or as KFC would call it, the Chizza. This frankenfood is basically a patty of fried chicken smothered in pizza sauce and gooey mozzarella cheese. Or you could go a little wild and pile on the toppings. For instance, one diner's version of the Chizza made the controversial decision to top their fried chicken with sliced chicken, ham, and pineapple. KFC has also introduced a version of the Chizza that's said to take inspiration from a Korean dish known as Bulgogi.
This homemade bulgogi is so delicious, Kayla.
This one came topped with a mix of both beef and chicken, along with spinach, hot peppers, mayonnaise, and a whole bunch of gooey cheese. McDonald's Sakura Blossom Float. The cherry blossom, or the Sakura as it's known in Japan, is the country's national flower, and once a year at the end of winter they'll bloom with all of these gorgeous pink colors that have come to symbolize a time of hope and beauty for the people of Japan. And so to help celebrate this time of year, McDonald's has released their Sakura Blossom Float, a gorgeously pink cherry soda that's been topped with a great big dollop of vanilla ice cream, making for the ideal drink for sipping as you take a stroll and admire the blooming cherry blossoms. KFC Chicken Katsu Sando.
I would like a chicken sandwich, please.
Tonkatsu can be considered to be something of a Japanese barbecue sauce, albeit with a unique mix of flavors described as both sweet and tangy. And for their Japanese menus, KFC has released a version of chicken sandwich that consists of either breaded pork or chicken that's been positively smothered in tonkatsu sauce. This delicious sandwich is then topped with a handful of shredded cabbage and drizzled with mayonnaise before it's all pressed between two soft and fluffy buns. And while you're at it, why not pick up one of those KFC biscuits that are made just a little bit differently in Japan than they are in America. These ones appear to have flaky layers in a style more typical of donuts and seem like they may not sit quite so heavy in your stomach. First time here? Then become an official BabbleTopper by hitting that subscribe button and never miss out. Thanks! Starbucks American Cherry Pie Frappuccino.
Frappuccino extra hot with 1-inch foam. Non-fat.
It's a Japanese take on a classic American flavor being sold out of America's largest coffeehouse chain. The American Cherry Pie Frappuccino features a blend of sweet swirls of cherry compote topped with a massive dollop of velvety whipped cream, as well as an edible dome-shaped pie crust lid that actually took the place of Starbucks' usual plastic lid. It really is like a pie in a cup. This delicious cherry-flavored beverage made its introduction onto Starbucks' Japanese menu all the way back in 2017 in celebration of the Sakura season in Japan. And although a spokesperson from Starbucks would admit that there was no intention of bringing the American Cherry Pie Frappuccino to the US at any point, it should be noted that they did also mention that Starbucks listens to customer feedback and are constantly looking to bring fan favorites to a new audience. McDonald's Shaka Chicken.
Did you just call me chicken?
If you've ever wanted more control over the amount of seasoning on your fried chicken, then McDonald's Shaka Chicken is for you. It's just unfortunate that you can only really get it in Japan. McDonald's Shaka Chicken provides you with a piece of fried chicken, a selection of seasonings typically consisting of red pepper, lemon, or even cheese, as well as a paper bag. You can then shake your chicken up in your bag full of seasoning, and there you have it, a perfectly personalized, seasoned piece of fried chicken. Pizza Hut Bulgogi Pizza. Bulgogi, which can be translated as fire meat, is a type of Korean dish consisting of thin, marinated slices of meat, typically beef, that are then grilled over a barbecue or stovetop. And if these delicious little slices of mouth-watering goodness already sound like something you need in your life, then wait until you hear about Pizza Hut's Bulgogi Pizza. Topped with tuna, corn, bulgogi, and double cheeses, this pizza sounds like a meat lover's fantasy. If only it were available in the States. It's time to speak up, pizza fans. McDonald's Ebi Filet-O. Everyone knows McDonald's filet of fish, but if you should ever find yourself in Japan, then you need to try McDonald's Ebi Filet-O, otherwise known as their filet of shrimp. Made using a crispy, plump shrimp patty, this sandwich is then topped with a bit of lettuce before the whole thing then gets smothered in a creamy remoulade sauce.
I like my fish with tartare sauce.
The Ebi Filet-O is then served on a soft, seeded bun. This sandwich is considered a staple of the McDonald's menu in Japan, and it's a must-try for any tourist looking to branch out a little bit with this still slightly familiar taste. KFC Teriyaki Twister.
Eat most honorable teriyaki chicken.
KFC's Teriyaki Twister is the perfect snack wrap for a busy tourist on the go walking the streets of Japan. Featuring a strip of crispy fried chicken, lettuce, shredded carrot, onion, and a drizzle of both mayonnaise and teriyaki sauce, the whole thing then gets wrapped up in a soft tortilla. And for an added touch of traditional Japanese flavor, the Teriyaki Twister is then sprinkled with flakes of nori, or seaweed, that truly do add a pleasant kick to the overall flavor. Starbucks Sakura Blossom Frappuccino.
You know what? I hope for your sake that they have cherry blossoms in prison.
Another beverage made special for Japan's gorgeous Sakura season, Starbucks Sakura Blossom Frappuccino is nearly as pretty as the cherry blossoms themselves. This pastel pink drink was then topped with whipped cream and flakes of shaved chocolate, or petals. This was Starbucks' first drink to utilize Japanese crunchy rice as well, as these were added among the toppings on top of the whipped cream. The drink itself was said to be Sakura flavored, and it was described as being sweet yet tart, as well as being a true mix of both American and Japanese tastes. McDonald's Teriyaki McBurger.
Why don't you just get the chicken teriyaki?
Why don't you just get the chicken teriyaki more?
McDonald's has been experimenting with a number of teriyaki-based burgers on their Japanese menus, but the original version was their Teriyaki McBurger. This one is made using a pork patty that's been positively smothered in delicious, tangy teriyaki. From there, all that McDonald's adds is a bit of lettuce and mayonnaise before the whole thing is then served on a soft, seeded bun.
I love this burger, so delicious.
Besides that, you can also find the teriyaki chicken Filet-O on McDonald's menus in Japan, which is made using a crispy chicken fillet in place of the teriyaki McBurger's pork patty. Burger King Belgian chocolate pie.
Hey gang, we could have grown pineapples and chocolate pie.
Apple pie may be America's favorite flavor of pie from Burger King, but in Japan, they've added Belgian chocolate pie onto the BK menu. The crispy pie crust has a slight bitterness to its chocolate, whereas the creamy filling is a rich and refreshing contradiction. This sweet treat was added to the menu in 2020 alongside Burger King's sweet fromage pie, filled with a sweet cream cheese and served in a warm pie crust that's been lightly sprinkled with Parmesan cheese. Starbucks Choco Bananana Banana Frappuccino.
And the only problem I see is that your potassium's low, so just eat a banana once in a while.
There's no denying what Starbucks Choco Bananana Banana Frappuccino is. This is a decadent dessert capable of putting your average milkshake to shame, and yet it still hasn't made an appearance on American menus. The drink itself came filled with soft chunks of crumbled banana sponge cake, as well as chunks of banana that had been roasted in sugar, making for a bold banana flavor that was then complemented perfectly with the addition of chocolate. But for those of you who aren't huge chocoholics, Starbucks also offered their pure Bananana Banana Frappuccino as well, so that you can still get that sweet taste of banana bread. Wendy's First Kitchen Cheese Bacon Egg Burger.
I smell bacon!
Wendy's purchased Japanese food chain First Kitchen back in 2015, and the two restaurants immediately began integrating their two kitchens. And if you're looking for something a little different yet familiar among this updated menu, look no further than their Cheese Bacon Egg Burger. It comes to your plate pretty much exactly as advertised, albeit with the addition of a garlic mayo that tastes just a little bit like tartar sauce. Cheese, bacon, egg, square beef patty, the name really does say it all. Wendy's First Kitchen Shiratama Zenzai. Shiratama Zenzai is a very popular dessert in Japan, and so it's nice to see that Wendy's First Kitchen offers their own spin on the sweet taste. Made using Hokkaido soft cream amongst a layer of sweet red beans, the whole thing is then topped with soft little pillows of delicious mochi. KFC Colonel Monaka Ice Cream.
Who wants ice cream?
Ice cream.
Traditionally, Monaka is a type of Japanese dessert made using adzuki bean paste that's been sandwiched between two crispy wafers made from mochi, though nowadays it isn't entirely uncommon to find the adzuki bean paste swapped out for ice cream. This is exactly what KFC did with their limited-time Colonel Monaka ice cream. Filled with vanilla ice cream, the wafer's top also featured an image of Colonel Sanders' smiling face, as well as a big bucket of KFC chicken on the other side. Meanwhile, the inside of the wafer was lined with a white chocolate coating that provided each bite with a nice crunch. Japanese Kit Kats.
Where's the Kit Kat? Where's the Kit Kat?
Kit Kat has produced over 300 different limited edition and seasonal flavors for their Japanese customer base since the year 2000. The first among this unique run of flavors was green tea, and by 2010, the Kit Kat's brand had become so popular in Japan that the best-selling flavor of the candy bar for the year was actually soy sauce. Beyond that, Japanese Kit Kats have also been offered in such classic variations as lemon cheesecake, cinnamon cookie, and blueberry cheesecake. Other more regional tastes have been included among the list of tastes as well, such as the miso soup Kit Kat and the cherry blossom mochi Kit Kat. Kit Kat in Japan has even released a run of cough drop flavored candy bars. Burger King Avocado Plant Whopper.
Avocados taste great on lots of things!
Plenty of fast food chains have been experimenting with products using meat substitutes in all parts of the world. And in fact, even Burger King's plant-based Whopper is available for American diners. But that being said, the avocado topping is not yet available in Burger King restaurants outside of Japan. And it truly does add an extra dimension of freshness to the entire meal. So bring on the avocado BK. Bring on more great videos with a tap or click. Then hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell.